You see this booty? It was because I was focused on it every single day. Like, I had to work mentally, physically to actually get the body I'm proud of. Guys, I can't even believe I'm spilling this here on this one because, bro, like, okay. Hey besties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm actually going to be giving you guys one of the most highly requested video. Like, you guys got me on chokehold regarding this, and I'm going to be telling you how I got thick. And not just thick, how I got slim thick. Because if you knew me then, like if you knew me like years ago, I was like my pinky finger. I was very, and not to body shame that or shame how I was before, but like it was a process, and I'm here to give you guys all the tea because you all are always like, Francis, how do you do it? Your bum is so big, your hips, and I'm like, because I always believed that like it wasn't so possible, right? People are always like, oh, nah, you're skinny and everything. But when it happened, I was like, okay. And I'm going to show you guys all the tea. So sit back, grab some popcorn, and let's chat. So firstly, we're going to be talking about the physical aspect of how I added weight and the mental aspect, because trust me, it wasn't just all physical. There was also the mental part of it. I'm holding my phone because I wrote down a couple notes so I don't forget anything. So let's talk about food. So before, like, when you're sad and you don't eat, like that used to happen to me before. But now, if like sad though, frustrated though, broke, I will still eat. I will chop life. So like before, I used to be very like against food. I used to be so picky with food. I'm like, I don't want this. I don't want that. Bro, eat. Like, you need to be able to eat. Like, you need to eat. You need to eat well. Now I have a new pattern of eating, which I'll still share with you guys. But earlier on, what I was doing was that I wasn't just eating. Like, I was actually scheduling my eats, like in a way that I'm eating even like night time. Because when you eat at night, people tell you, yeah, you add weight and everything. But when you don't, like, your body normally doesn't add weight. When you eat at night, it actually helps you to add more weight, because that's when you should not eat. But when you eat at that period of time, like midnight, be eating, be snacking. Another thing is proteins. When I tell you you need to be on your proteins, I mean like your chicken, your meat, your beef, your all of that. Mainly see high in protein, eat it. High fat, eat it. So proteins really helped me a lot. Stuff like, guys, if you follow me on Snapchat, you know how much I love ice cream. I don't play with ice cream. I was always eating ice cream at night. I was always eating all of that stuff because it had a lot of calories that really, really helped me add weight. And like, I actually tried for a long time to do this. So this actually came from a point whereby I was in a mental place that was happier, which I'm going to share in the mental aspect. But I was in a mental place that was happier, and so because of I'm happier, I'm eating more. Another thing that helped me as well was like cooking the food I eat. Do you get? So right now, if you follow me on Snapchat again, you would know that I almost always cook what I eat, like morning and night. Usually I don't really, when you say morning, is like brunch though. Like I said, now that I have the weight, my eating pattern is different. Right now, I actually eat afternoon and night, but before I was eating like 4 times a day. Like I was eating more than even 4 times a day. I was just always eating. As long as it's food, Frances is there and she's saying yes and she's eating. So I kept doing that and doing that and doing that. You need to find out what you like to eat and not just eating the same things, because I used to have that issue. I was always eating the same thing every day, fried yam, every day bread, every day. No, switch up your diet, try new things, find out what you like to eat and maintain that, right? Next thing is my workouts, bro. So if you know this, I don't know if you know, but I used to work out since, I think I started working out when I was like 17 years old. Like I used to work out from time. But the issue with what I was working out was I was working out too much compared to what I was eating. Like, please tell me what this. You can't, it's just think about a normal day. Let me say you were a bricklayer or something, I don't know. Or even just a normal day of working, right? And you're eating like a very small amount of food. Like, let me say you only like took tea in the morning and then you're working all day. Like, won't you feel faint? You feel like, oh my god, what's happening? Like, you won't feel like yourself. Do you understand? That's the same thing with when you're working out. When you're at the gym, you're working out, you're running, you're doing all your cardio. We're going to talk about cardio. But when you are at the gym doing all of that, you need to understand that you're eating, like the calories you eat when you're trying to gain weight should be more than that. So you're not losing weight. So instead of me gaining weight, I kept on losing weight as like I was working out from a younger age, right? Last year I started eating a lot more, and I now reduced the weight as I was working out. So that actually helped me a lot. So I wasn't so consistent like at the gym last year because I was trying to bulk up, and I didn't even do it purposely. Guys, it's not like I always went to add weight. Do you understand? But it wasn't something that like I knew how to. It just worked for me, right? So I reduced working out and I started eating more, and I realized that, oh my god, as I'm eating more, like there's nothing really losing what I'm eating. Like the fat is going in the right place, everything is going in the right place, everything's going right, So it was really, really good. And when I now started noticing more growth, I went back to the gym and I started forming the body up. So now you're going to start like all the bomb, as your bomb is increasing, you're going to go to the gym to be, putting it all together. Another thing is my cardio. I actually reduced cardio. Like before I'm at the gym, I'm running. Where are you running to? With which body? Which food in your body? Like like even now, like the cardio I do, honestly, I do like 5 minutes, sometimes 10 minutes if I have enough time at the gym. My incline is what I do. Like I'm not doing speed with anybody, nobody's chasing me, I'm not chasing anybody. So my speed is always at 4, and my incline is from 4. Every minute I'm increasing it from 4 to 6 to 8 to 10 to 12, because that's actually what helps, like for me, like with my thighs. So instead of me losing weight, my thigh is forming more. Do you understand? It's becoming more like what's toned, that's the word. So my thighs are getting more toned. So it also helps a lot, because even if when you're eating, you're in the verge of like gaining weight, right? You're not trying to run, you're not trying to do too much. Don't go and start saying I'm going for a walk. Even if you're going for a walk, make it very strategic, because you cannot be doing more than you're eating, than you're consuming. Another thing was when I started working with this my coach actually, then he showed me this workout. I think they're like back kicks. Yeah, that's the workout exactly right there, right? So it really helps me a lot. Like guys, I'm not kidding. I don't know. See, I'm serious. After like 2 times of doing that workout, like my friends were like, Francie, your bum is getting bigger. Like I was like, stop. So I noticed that workout is really good for me, or was, because now I carry a lot more weight, right? But that workout really, like those 2 workouts I just showed you right now, it really works. Like you can be doing, I think, 20 reps on this leg, 20 reps on this leg as well. And the more you get used to it, you can start putting weights on your leg as well. Because I actually use weights on my leg whenever I'm doing it now. So I'm not just like doing like a free workout. I'm putting like maybe a 4 kg, a 6 kg in between my knee, and then I'm raising it up. That really helps so much to form your bum. I'm not kidding. Another thing with this is that when you're working out, I think I should have labeled this in numbers, but let's just go with it. When you're gaining weight, you need to be ready to add weight. Like one thing I had before, I think I already I made a video. No, I made a video about how I got bullied, like when I was younger, for my weight and everything. So it made me very, like, what do you call it, body dysmorphia, right? It made me really hate my body. And so because of that, when I started gaining weight, I got scared, because when I had more body, they bullied me for that younger, right? So what they call it, the child in me, my little me in my head is like, girl, like, are you sure? Because right now you have your abs, or your tummy is flat, so even though your bum is flat too, and your chest too, but at least everything is okay. And as I was gaining weight, I actually started getting a bit like insecure. I'm not gonna lie, guys. My clothes weren't fitting me. My jeans weren't fitting. My dresses, like when I say it was not fitting me, bro. Like even till this morning, I was trying to wear something for a shoot, and it didn't even go past my thighs. I'm like, so that's something that you also need to mentally get ready for, because it's gonna happen. Another thing is the tummy. Like, see, let me tell you guys. Let's be honest. You're trying to gain weight. Let's not form. Do you understand? The tummy is gonna come. There was a point where when I said I was insecure, like I was wearing big shirts, bro, and big everything, because I knew that at that point I'm trying to gain, and I didn't want anything or anybody to make me feel insecure, like, oh, where's the tummy fat coming from and everything. Oh my god, I'm moving to the mental too much, but we're gonna go there. So you have to be ready to gain weight in your tummy area too. First off, the body, obviously, you to form it to go from here to here, but your like people's body are different. Do you understand? Some people might gain more weight in their arms, some in their tummy, some they will have cellulite, bro. When I say cellulite, my mom saw me one time, I'm getting ready, and she's like, what's all that this thing at the back of your thigh? She said, better be going to the gym. Remember, I'm looking at her like, please. Like, I had to get used to cellulites, bro. And now I'm so proud of them, because I got thick thighs, baby. So if I have cellulites, am I the only one in Nigeria? Am I the only one in the world that has cellulites? No. So these type of things are things you actually have to mentally prepare for, because it's not just how you added weight. Like, I had to work mentally, physically, to actually get the body I'm proud of. And I'm still working at it. Like, you will find me at the gym like almost every day. I'm not kidding. The minute I have time, I'm at the gym. So another thing with working out is using your waist trainer. So I'm not sure if I have a clip of that. I'm not sure. But your waist trainer is something that helps, because as your food is going from, it helps so much that when you wear your waist trainer and you're working out, your tummy is still snatched, so it's going to the right places. I know some chemists or physics or biological people and scientists who here telling me, Francis, it does not make sense. Please, it makes total sense, and it made sense to me, and it works for me. So I tell you, wear your waist trainers when you're working out in your weight gain journey. And when I tell you, please don't be carrying too much weight. Don't. There was a point I was not carrying weight at all, and that's actually when I gained weight. Like, you won't see me lift a barbell. You guys, I don't know, but I think I might just drop some workout links down below, like, cause I have like a whole, I have like gym workouts I do use on Instagram, so I could drop them down below, and you guys could just check that. So I wasn't using like too much weight or any of that. You won't be seeing me carrying all of those things until I gain the body I wanted to. Now, then you're going to start seeing me carrying all those weights, cause now I do all those sweet things because I have the body and I eat. Guys, oh my god, it sounds like I'm like I have the body per. So there was this book I read about the atomic habits, right? And it said that whenever you want to quit a habit or start a habit, whenever you associate something like meaningful to you or something that you like to it, it gives you more. It gives you more. What's the word? Enthusiasm to actually do it. Do you get to actually do what you want to do? So one thing I started doing when I used to go to, because sometimes, I mean, I told you guys I wasn't always working out at the gym. I gave myself a break to actually add weight, right? And when I was doing all of those things, like when I got back to the gym trying to get the tummy flat, I realized that I had to associate something to it. So what I associated was listening to audiobooks. Like, I'm such a reader, if you guys don't know, I read a lot. And what helps me is when I'm listening to the book. So I'm not just reading it, I'm listening to it. So while I'm at the gym, I'm always listening to a book. So I know that, and that's literally the only time, and when I'm doing my lashes. But those are the only times I actually get free time, like, to be. Do you get? Because sometimes when I'm done at home, I just want to watch a movie and sleep, right? So when I started me reading a book, which I enjoyed, to going to the gym, I realized that I was going to the gym a lot more because I know when I'm at the gym, I'm always reading. So for you, it might be even music. Do you get? So people love music so much. For someone else, it might be after the gym, they get to get like a salad or something on the way, and they really like the salad. So you just associate something to it that you enjoy, and so you're going to be consistent in it. And when I'm saying Jimmy, girls, please add the weight first. Do you understand? Leg day was so essential. And when I told people, they're like, Francis, you're doing too much. But my leg day was every day. You see this booty? It was because I was focused on it every single day. The workouts I showed you guys, the leg workouts, you can do it at home. You don't need to do it at the gym, right? So even at the same gym, you can work out at home. Most of the workouts I'll put down below, you can actually do them in your house. So when I was always doing focused on the booty workouts every single day, I was doing, and I was eating properly, and I was giving them, it was forming. Do you understand? It was because I really went from this to this. Like it was like magic. It was like I was like, is this me? Another thing that helped me so much is post workout smoothies. Guys, please come closer. Let me talk to you. You know this thing called bananas? I think I posted it one time on my Snapchat. Yo, my Snapchat gets all the tea. Like, add me up real quick. Let's not even talk long. Bananas helped a lot. So what I did was, instead of just eating, because I used to eat bananas all the time, I never saw anything. But when I started blending the bananas and making smoothies with it, bro. So I always use my banana, pineapple, and almond milk. So that was the three things I was always blending together into a smoothie, and I was drinking it very often before I go to bed. And that's the thing I told you, because before you go to bed is actually when you should know. If you're trying to keep fit like me now, I wouldn't eat before I go to bed, right? But when I was trying to add weight, I would definitely, you will see me eating at 2 a.m., 4 a.m. I'll eat before I go to bed, because that's when my body is going to be bulking up with the fat of the food, because I'm not sat up straight, or I'm not doing anything that is like making the food rush. Do you understand? Now I'm sleeping, so the food is going exactly where it's meant to go. So this post-workout smoothie really helped. So now I wouldn't go to gym, go home without taking my post-workout smoothie. Now, instead of using the almond milk, I actually use Greek yogurt, right? That Greek yogurt has, like, I think, how many grams of protein? Is a lot, sha. And you even know because it's very thick. So my smoothies now are very thick, and I know it's very protein based. So the thing about almond milk, you can use any other milk. You can use there are some milks that actually that has a lot of fat in it, so you can use that as well. But I don't like milk, like I'm lactose intolerant. But except for that, I actually hate milk. But almond milk doesn't taste like milk, so that's why I use almond milk. But if you have like a full milk, you can use that as well. And now let's go to the part which is my favorite part, honestly, which is the mental aspect, y'all. I'm not gonna kid you. When I was in a bad place in my life, I was losing a lot of weight, not because I wasn't eating, or no, because I wasn't trying, or it's normal. Do you understand? It's just like when you're in a place where your body does not feel like safe and you're not in the best place where you should be, you start to fall sick a lot. But when I became in a place where like I was mentally okay, like things were just, I was happy, I was where I wanted my life to be. If you watch my other videos, you would know when I talk about like how I went from to, you know, to something that I was really happy about. It really helped me so much. So I said gaining weight because I was happy, I'm nourished mentally everywhere. Do you understand? Another thing was affirmation. Like one thing about me that, bro, you can never say, oh, Frances Smalley and I agree. Like everyone that calls me Smalley or called me Smalley, because, honey, are you looking at me? Like, how am I small to you? Even then, when they would try to like joke me and say, Smalley, I always tell them I'm not small. Like all the time. Like if you know this about me, if we're friends or we were friends, you would definitely know this about me. So I never spoke down on myself, especially body wise, all of that. No, 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 we don't accept that. I always tell myself, oh my god, I'm so thick, I'm so slim thick, oh my god, look at my bum, like oh my god, it's growing, like look at my body, like bro. And this, I'm not even, I never really purposely said these things, but that was the way I saw myself. I don't know if it makes sense. Like I always saw myself like a fucking Kim Kardashian. Like that's on period. You can't tell me, oh, you won't have small ass or whatever. I'm like, huh, me that's thick. Like I always say it. So all of those type of things actually now reflected in my life, and I'm like, okay, well, so affirmations definitely also help. And I'm gonna say this something. This is something that I went through by myself. If you don't love yourself when you're skinny, when you actually gain weight, you might not also love yourself. Even if you do the BBL, you might not also love yourself. So starting with, you actually need to love the body you're in right now. Like right now, look in the mirror. All that insecurity you have, like actually love yourself. There was something I watched one time, and this is gonna be like the end thing I'm gonna say. There was something I watched one time, and they were like that whatever body parts you're insecure of, look at that particular body part in the mirror every single day and tell yourself and tell that body part that you love that body part. And for me, I'm going to be so open with y'all because y'all know I'm always open with y'all. It was my boobs. I always felt like, because I had more weight then, right, when I was in high school. So when I was bullied, I started losing weight. I became anorexic, which I shared with you guys. And so because of that, I lost so much weight and my boob was falling. And the funny thing, it was like, I never saw my boob as it was falling. It was like, I don't want to talk about it, but you know what those, like, you know how African families are. They don't mean to tear you down. They don't mean it, but they will tell you. They will tell you. So they will be like, why is your breast like that? And that's why I started seeing the insecurity in my breast. So I became very insecure. Like I'm always like this. Before I didn't used to even wear clothes where my boob was showing. Like my friends know this. Like they know it. I'm always, even till now, I always tell people that I love turtlenecks, which I do. But I got used to turtlenecks because I hated when my boobs showed because I was insecure about it. But after I watched that video, I'm looking at myself every day with my boobs that are like, bro, I love you, I love you, I love you. And I started loving it. Like now, I don't actually even care. Let one be up, let one be right, left, right. I don't care. I love it. Do you understand what I mean? Like nobody is actually perfect. So love the body you're in while you're working for the next body. And as you're working for that body, also know that it might not also be perfect. You have to just work and keep going. Your tummy might be, just keep going and trust the process. FT said so, and that's on period. Yeah. So you guys, anyway, I've come to the end of the video, but like I told you guys, this is gonna be the start of my giveaway on YouTube. I'm super stoked, like for real, for real. We have 3 more weeks to the end of this year. We have this week. We have this weekend right now. We have next weekend and we have the 3rd weekend, which is gonna be the 1st of January. So this weekend, I'm gonna be giving you the first giveaway. These 3 weekends are gonna be 3 different giveaways happening every single Saturday. So I want to see you guys there, of course. I mean, come on. So this first giveaway, I'm going to be giving away a huge range of cosmetics. I mean, like from the foundation to the concealer to the highlight to the I don't know what else do we do. Give me the powders to the like different concealers and foundations and blushes and eyeshadow. Like there are going to be 2 winners. So the question of the day is is when did I move to Lagos? The month and the year I moved to Lagos. If you can answer this question, comment down below and try your luck. And if you think you're going to check my Instagram or my YouTube, you'll just know that I posted the content after I moved to Lagos. So, good luck with finding out the question. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see all your comments. Mwah! Bye, besties.